The DuPont Cavalcade of America. Starring Dana Andrews in the story of a soldier who was ordered to bring home the moon. The play, Weather is a Weapon, on the Cavalcade of America, sponsored by the DuPont Company, maker of better things for better living through chemistry.
Before we begin our play, here is helpful information about DuPont Speed Easy, the wall finish you can use right over wallpaper or any other wall surface. Although Speed Easy is an oil-type paint, you thin it with water and apply it with a large brush or roller. In less than 1 hour, your walls are dry, and you have a beautiful velvety finish. It costs less than $3 to do the average room in one color. When you redecorate, get Speed Easy. It's speedy, and it's easy. It's made by DuPont.
And now, the DuPont Cavalcade presents Weather is a Weapon, starring Dana Andrews as Lieutenant Howard Jameson of the United States Army Air Force Weather Service. "11 days ago, at his capture, the German Field Marshal Karl von Rundstedt said,
"Weather is a weapon the German army used with success, especially in the Ardennes offensive. This Battle of the Bulge, as you call it, might have changed the entire course of the war had it not been for the fact that the United States Air Force so quickly took advantage of the break in the weather."
Weather was a weapon that fought for both sides during the Battle of the Bulge last December. Von Rundstedt knew it. Our Air Force knew it. And we know now, behind our counterattack were the unsung heroes of the Weather Service. Men who watch the skies. On a lonely outpost in Greenland lies one of the weather eyes of the Army Air Forces, the Weather Service Observation Station. It is late afternoon in December 1944. Captain Faulkner, commanding officer of the post, is speaking to Lieutenant Howard Jameson.
"Lieutenant Jameson, you can get me into more hot water than any man in this outfit."
But, Captain, I just explained.
I know. You got sick of weather reconnaissance and went flying off looking for German planes.
But I brought back the weather report, sir.
That was very considerate of you. Jameson, what makes you do things like this? I could understand it if you were a natural-born show-off, but you aren't. You're clean-cut, intelligent. Aside from these show-off escapades, you're as efficient a man as I've got in the outfit.
I suppose I did look like a show-off, going out to look for German planes, and I'd been assigned to weather reconnaissance.
But why do you do such things? You're not a rebel. Something on your mind?
No, sir. Except that... Well,
go on.
This sounds kiddish, I suppose. But I want to get the war over. Go on home. I want to do it fast. I took a pilot training so I could. But the 2 years I've spent snooping around clouds in Greenland looking for weather seems like all my time is being wasted. And my training, too.
Too good for the job the Army's given you, huh?
Oh, no, sir.
Well, maybe you can get a different perspective from the ground.
The ground?
I'm grounding you, Jameson. Assigning you to maps and charts. Sergeant Gale will be your assistant.
But, sir...
That's all. Dismissed.
Visibility, 1/8 of a mile.
Check.
Wind direction, 200 degrees.
Check.
Speed, 6 miles per hour.
Check. I bet I say check more times in 1 year than a banker does in his whole lifetime.
How'd you like to be in my shoes, Sergeant? I have to listen.
Yeah.
2 weeks of riding around this island on a Jeep playing with weather charts. Sergeant, I tell you, it's getting me.
Yeah, it's enough to make a guy hate his draft board, eh?
Hermits on a fertilized iceberg they call Greenland.
You know, I knew a hermit once. His name was Michael.
Yeah? His name was Myrtle.
Yeah, he was a turtle. He hermited for over 200 years.
That's old, brother.
No, really, he was 200 years old. Think what a big help it could be if he could remember the weather for 200 years. We could put it down and average it up, you know.
Go on.
We're clear from the time of Napoleon. That will be a very large average, Lieutenant.
Very interesting.
Check.
Monotony. Charts, maps, lines, circles, barographs, thermometers, and sergeants.
Hello?
Okay, Sergeant, come on, back to the Jeep.
Yeah. Check.
It's a great war. A fellow goes through pilot training and... Oh, well. The moon lifting her silver rim above a cloud. Or the gradual swim coming into the blue with all her light. What's the matter? Why are you looking at me that way?
Hey, Lieutenant, what you just said didn't make sense.
It's poetry.
Oh.
I always recite poetry when things seem like they're too big for me. Monotony is strain.
Why?
Why? Oh, I don't know, because I guess reciting poetry seems like such a show-off trick for a guy like me. Keeps me from doing something that's worse. The lines I just recited were from John Keats.
Never met him.
The moon brought him to mind.
What moon?
The moon up there in the sky.
Hey, sure enough. Yeah, but this chart says no moon.
What?
The chart says snow followed by ice, clouds, but no moon.
Well, what do you know about that? Mother Nature's violating the rules. This ought to happen more often. A few surprises and a weather job wouldn't be so bad.
How do you figure it happened?
Uh-oh. Going back again. I'll write that down, Sergeant. With the date.
I'm way ahead of you, sir. It's already down.
Look at her go, Sergeant. Pretty, isn't she?
Hey.
And the moon is she, you know. Feminine, fragile.
Yeah, that's the same way I felt about Michael, Lieutenant. Even though the guys told me she was a he. Why, I even carved my initials on its back.
Listen.
Huh?
What's that?
Sounds like an aeroplane.
It is an airplane.
Well, what's so surprising about that?
It's a C-46 Commando. It doesn't belong to this base.
Hey, there's the walkie-talkie. Theo must be lonesome.
I got it. Hello? Post 18, Lieutenant Jameson speaking. Yes, Captain. Yes, sir. We'll report at once. Sergeant, start your motor. We're going back to headquarters.
Yes, sir. What's up, sir?
I don't know, but the captain sounds awfully excited. Let her go fast.
Well, hold on to your commission, Lieutenant. Here we go again.
You wanted me, Captain?
Sit down, Jameson.
Oh, I have the report here, sir. I hope nothing's wrong.
On the contrary, you're to be commended for your work these past 2 weeks. Oh, Lieutenant Jameson, meet Lieutenant Crane of the Army Air Force.
Lieutenant Crane?
Glad to know you, Jameson.
I knew Crane was coming in with orders that you wouldn't want delayed, so I called as soon as his plane was sighted. Well, Jameson, you can now have something you've been aching for. A flying assignment. Hot dog!
Yes, sir.
You mean hot dog, Jameson. I know how you feel, man.
Thanks, Captain.
You better hold your thanks. This is a tough one. The Germans have broken through on the Western Front.
The Germans have broken through?
Von Rundstedt counterattacked in Belgium, Holland, Luxembourg, and France.
Wow.
The whole line is fluid. Every available man is needed up at the front.
And I can fly combat, sir?
Not exactly. You see, the Air Force is grounded because of weather conditions. Headquarters wants an observer for a very hazardous mission. A volunteer familiar with this area, since this is the place where weather is made for Europe.
Yes, sir.
You've been here for 2 years, so naturally you're the man. However, you don't have to ask for it. The way the fog has settled down, flying across won't be any picnic.
When do we leave, sir?
Right away. If Crane here thinks he can fly you to the French mainland in spite of prevailing conditions.
We've got to make it, Captain. They can't wait on the other side.
Well, if they can't wait on the other side, we can't wait here.
Good luck, Jameson.
Oh, Captain, I'm sorry to leave you, sir, and Sergeant Gale, but there's Greenland. It may be a great spot for predicting weather in Europe, but for me, you can give it back to the Eskimos. Bad night.
Fierce.
Worst flying I've ever seen.
Yeah, me too. We'll make it, though.
Sure. Smoke like the golden taper's light adorns and cheers our way. And still, as darker grows the night, emits a brighter ray.
What's that?
Huh?
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I wasn't saying anything. I was just reciting poetry.
Poetry?
Yeah.
You find poetry relieves the tension?
Why'd you ask that?
Oh, every guy has his own way. Myself, when I'm scared, I look at my kid's picture.
That him?
Yeah. Age 3 now.
This is how he was when I left. 1 year older.
Nice little guy.
Great. Greatest little guy in the world.
How old are you, Crane?
Me? 22.
Crane, do you think those Germans will get anywhere with their counterattack?
Might if we don't get some better weather.
Not getting it tonight.
No. Not bad. Go ahead. Recite poetry if you want to.
No. I don't feel like reciting poetry.
The only reason I had the kid's picture out was to see if the fog is...
Sure. You know, there's one thing I like about the Air Forces. You meet such great guys. Human guys. Major Harned, Lieutenant Jameson and Crane reporting, sir.
Welcome to France, man. You're Jameson?
Yes.
Crane?
Right, sir.
Glad you're here. Must have had a rough passage.
That wasn't bad, sir.
We wore our rubbers.
Well, I've heard that you were resourceful, Jameson. Your captain stressed the fact rather strongly.
Not Captain Faulkner.
We asked him to pick a man for us. He said if there was such a thing as a one-man team, you'd be it.
Captain Faulkner said that?
He also said to be sure we kept you busy or you'd find things to do on your own hook. Well, no, don't look so embarrassed. So happens we need your kind of a man at this particular moment.
Excuse me, Major Hunter. Here's the latest report from Bastogne.
All right, Corporal, just keep them coming.
Yes, sir.
Jameson, Crane, look at this report. Bulge is getting bigger all the time.
Wow. Hey, that looks bad.
We could put our planes in the air. We could stop them. Weather. Excuse me. Major Harnett speaking.
Well, Major?
Still the same, Colonel. No flying weather in sight for at least 24 hours.
This is getting to be an old story with you, Major. When will we have some flying weather?
I'm afraid from the looks of things, this may go on for days. The low ceiling is all over the area.
Never mind the low ceilings. Get my planes off the ground. If you don't, we stand to lose this whole front. Maybe even the war if we don't stop Von Rundstedt.
Colonel, we don't make the weather. We just forecast it.
I'll call back in half an hour.
Jameson, you see what we're up against? Germans in front of us, the Air Force is at our throat. They think we manufacture weather.
I wish we could, sir.
So do I. Here are your orders. Take a look at this map here. The 101st Airborne is fighting in this area here, you see? You are to follow as closely as possible. With their protection, you and Crane can establish right about here. See?
Yes.
Set up your mobile weather equipment at once. At once. Take readings every half hour. Radio on back in code. That way, if a break is on the way, we'll know about it.
Right, sir.
Crane?
It's all clear to me, sir.
Without our air power, the Germans can chase us out of France. So get us some flying weather, do you hear? And when you get there, make it a point to stay alive. We need those reports.
Well, we're really in the thick of it now, Crane.
Keep down.
Down nothing. We can't stay here and live.
We get up. We won't live long.
We're lucky. What if we'd gone with the 101st Airborne instead of following them?
Yeah. And those poor guys. Cut off. Around.
Hey, there's an abandoned jeep. Let's make a try for it. If the thing runs and we get to it, maybe we can drive back to headquarters.
Any port in the storm. Come on.
Keep low. Don't run in a straight line.
Start reciting your poetry, fella.
Get out that picture of the kid.
It's in my hand. It's been there ever since we got here. I've had a feeling my time...
Down, Crane! Get down! Crane, boy! Crane!
You are listening to Dana Andrews as Lieutenant Howard Jameson in Weather is a Weapon. On the Cavalcade of America, sponsored by the DuPont Company, maker of better things for better living through chemistry. Now, here is the second part of our story. In the field weather outpost in France, a few days before Christmas, 1944, Major Harned, in charge of local Air Force's weather service, is in conference with an Air Force colonel. The Battle of the Bulge has been in progress for 10 days. 10 stormy, cloudy days. during which all Allied planes have been grounded.
Well, Major?
The answer is still the same, Colonel. Impossible.
Major Hard, I've got 1,000 planes waiting for the word, and all I get is excuses. You know the 101st Airborne has been cut off, that they're lost, and our planes are sitting...
Yes, Corporal?
You asked me to try and contact Lieutenants Jameson and Crane, sir. There's still no answer from them.
Thanks.
They must have been caught with the 101st.
Something else, Corporal?
Yes, sir.
Oh, 2 more good officers wasted. Hundreds of others, thousands of men, and we... Major, will you please stop shuffling those cards?
These are analog maps.
I know what they are.
They contain a summary of daily weather maps for the past 50 years.
Oh, that's ancient history. If you'd stop trying to deal in the past and get to work on
weather, like all history, repeats itself. Weather moves like the ocean in highs and lows, pressure areas, wind currents. Tomorrow's weather is in this stack of cards somewhere.
I don't care where you get it as long as it's fine weather. If you don't run roosted, we'll keep us back to the English Channel.
December 22nd, 1905.
Well, I'll leave you to your cards, Major. I hope you'll find the Joker before morning.
December 22nd, 1906. December 22nd, 1907.
Major, sir. Lieutenant Jameson is here.
Here? He's here?
Oh, Jameson reporting, sir.
Well, glad to see you, boy. Oh, you all right, Jameson?
The 101st was cut off, sir. Crane and I managed to get out. We were running for a jeep. Crane was killed.
Sorry.
He's a swell guy. Thanks. Well, Major, you look as though you'd had a rough time yourself.
I'm okay. Let's see your report, Jim.
Yes, sir. Not very encouraging, I'm afraid.
No. No, it isn't. Well, it agrees with ours anyway. Corporal.
Yes, sir.
Send this report. Same old story, day after day, same from all areas. Here it is. No ceiling, poor visibility, greatest clouds, fog.
That's all, sir?
That's all.
Yes, sir.
Sending out such reports day after day while Germans keep killing our men. We've got to get our planes up.
What do the analog charts show?
Ah, the usual December story. Fog, snow, clouds. Runstead knew it. That's why he struck now.
I wish I was out there.
We tried, Jim.
But I belong out there.
We still have a few weathermen out.
There must be something I can do.
Get some rest. We need you rest.
I don't want any rest. Tell me what to do.
What are you after, a miracle? Look at these reports. Every area, ceiling 0, 10-10 saturation, sleet, snow all the way across the Atlantic, and still coming at it. Strong west wind blowing from America tonight, tomorrow, and the next day. Exactly the same as it's been for 10 days.
Got the thing.
Get some sleep, and you can talk stuff out.
I can't sleep. There's no use trying.
Don't talk foolish. We can't beat this thing. We have to take weather as it comes. We can't do it.
Major, I'm going back to the combat zone.
I told you we've got men there. Here. Look at this map.
But we don't have any at this point.
Certainly not. That's miles inside the German lines. Are you tired of living, Jim?
No, sir, but Crane wasn't either. And we can't let the Air Force down.
How do you expect to get inside the German lines?
I can fly.
You? In this weather?
I can fly, believe me. And I can observe. I can look for a break that might be on its way. And if I find it, I'll recognize it because I'm a trained man. And Major, you've got to give me permission.
Suicide in this weather?
Look, Major. I've been flying in soup as bad as this in Greenland for 2 years. Isn't gambling just one life against thousands worthwhile? Isn't it, sir?
There's an observation plane about 2 miles back from you. And a man here who'd like to go along, I think. Been in with replacement. Ask about this. Sergeant Gale.
Gale? Sergeant Gale? Oh, boy. Well, Major, everything's going to be all right. That guy is good luck to me. Thanks, sir. Thanks for everything.
Come back alive, my boy. I don't want to have you on my conscience for the rest of my days.
And I don't want the infantry on my conscience. I'll be back, sir. Visibility, poor.
Well, check.
Wind direction, 150 degrees.
Check. Yeah, my life is sure monotonous, ain't it? Check. Check. Check.
So's the fog monotonous. How's the gas situation?
Low. Hey, Lieutenant, would I be impertinent if I suggested we turn back?
You would. We're not turning back until we reach our destination.
Our destination, huh? We're 50 miles over the German lines now, Lieutenant. What is our destination, a prison camp? open, Lieutenant.
What's the wind speed now?
Below 30.
Below 30. Don't fool me, Sergeant.
Who is it?
Oh, if it's below 30, the wind is dying down. We're supposed to be having a high west wind from North America.
Yeah, I know. As the book said, weather progresses in a constant direction from North America to Europe and from the west to the east.
Except when there's an east wind. If an east wind should spring up now, if that's why the west wind is dying...
You expect to find an east wind at this time of the year in this weather?
Look over there. Those clouds are shifting.
Yeah.
That might mean something.
Hey, the wind is changing. Yeah, but it's getting cloudier and saturation 10-10. Make a liar out of the rest of the stuff.
Yeah. We're probably wrong.
Yeah, we're hoping too hard. We're hoping so hard we think we see what we want to see.
Maybe. But remember in Greenland?
No, what?
When we looked up and the moon was shining, making a monkey out of the rest of the chart.
Yeah, I remember.
And an east wind did that. An east wind that brought different weather.
Do you think
I'm not thinking, Sergeant. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed. If we could just see those clouds break. If we could just see the moon. Bright-eyed fancy, hovering o'er, scatters from her pictured urn thoughts that breathe and words that burn.
What'd you think? Oh, that's poetry again, huh?
Annoy you?
No. Hey, wait a minute, Lieutenant. I just got an idea. I'm coming up front to tell you.
Come ahead. And darkness bearing down, gloomy, heavy-weighted, like some Trojan steed with the trappings of war.
Hey, I ain't superstitious, Lieutenant. Don't think that. But remember in Greenland when the moon started to come up and make a liar out of the chart? You talked to it. Remember? Like the moon was a beautiful dame.
I did?
Yeah, it seemed to help, too. The moon got brighter. And I was wondering, could you talk to it again, Lieutenant?
I could try.
It'd have the same effect on your reciting poetry does. Keep you from blowing your top. I mean, well, you wouldn't be losing nothing.
All right. I'll try, Sergeant.
Yeah.
I'll try. Come on, you bright-faced doll. There's a million of your boyfriends waiting for you down there. A million of them. The sight of you would mean more to them than any pin-up girl they've got in their collection. Come on, baby. Come on, to those guys down there. I love you, Lady Moon. I love your brother, the sun, your little cousins, the stars, and your boyfriend, too, the planets. And your elevation, your wind currents, and your lunar readings. I love them all, baby. Sergeant, I guess I'm getting a little silly now, huh?
Maybe you ought to get tough with her, Lieutenant, huh?
All right, then, I'll get tough. Listen, you stuck-up cheesecake. Come out from behind those cumulonimbuses. If you don't...
Lieutenant.
Yeah?
Maybe I'm seeing things, but... Nah, it's gone.
What is it?
Over there at 9 o'clock. I really thought I saw something.
Holy smoke.
Yeah, it's back again.
I see it. A beautiful, bright patch.
Yeah.
It looks as though somebody tore a hole in the black sky with a silver knife.
Yeah, she's pretty all right.
Oh, you did it, sweetheart. You glamorous hunk of heavenly girl. You did it.
Yeah.
Gale, radio the major.
Shoot.
Our limit looks like a break in the straightest. Good visibility. Moving west toward our line.
Check. You think it'll reach our lines by morning?
Let's keep our fingers crossed, Sergeant. Hold tight. We're going back. And there it was, sir. A narrow slit in the clouds.
As soon as we got your report, we alerted the Air Force over the entire area. I hope it keeps coming this way.
It will.
Oh, I feel like a kid on his first airplane ride. Yes, Corporal.
Here's the summaries of the whole area, sir.
Well, here goes. Let's plot a map and see if conditions at other stations make your discovery a freak happening or something on which a forecast can be made.
I've got my fingers crossed.
Yes, Jack. Jameson. It worked. The second time in 50 years that December 23rd shows clear weather.
Yoo-hoo!
Here. Read it for yourself. A Russian high blowing in from Siberia, getting stronger every minute. I knew it. And thanks to you, we'll get the jump of the Germans. Von Rundstedt left himself wide open if he didn't know this was coming.
There goes the first wave, sir.
Yes, and look out this window here.
Holy cow. Bombers, fighters, ours. Boy, oh boy, we got 'em.
Wide open, Jameson.
Shall I send the report, sir?
At once. This is the one I've been wanting to send. To Holland, Luxembourg, Belgium, France. December 23, 1944. Unlimited ceiling, good visibility, clear and cold. December 24, the same.
Yes, sir. And December 25th, a Merry Christmas from the Air Force's Weather Service.
Our thanks to you, Dana Andrews, and to all members of tonight's DuPont Cavalcade cast. Now, here is Jane Whitman.
War is giving Americans, in fact the world, a new appreciation of the value of scientific research. From the achievements of America's scientists have come the weapons with which our troops meet the challenge of enemy weapons. Radar, rockets, amphibious tanks, jet planes, mines that can be set off at a distance by dialing their number on a telephone. These have come from the Office of Scientific Research and Development, from university laboratories, from scientists in the Army, Navy, and the other branches of the government, and in industry. And when the full story is told after the war, their achievement will be even more fabulous than the part of it we already know. The great work these men of science have accomplished is an illustration of the kind of research followed in peacetime throughout American industry. The chemical industry, the electrical industry, the glass industry, the steel industry, every field which makes use of science, which today means just about every field there is. It's an illustration of the kind of research DuPont knows so well and puts into practice to bring you better things for better living. One specific thing peacetime research at DuPont is working is to help lower the prices you pay. For instance, the price of neoprene, DuPont's chemical rubber, has decreased 73% from the time it was introduced commercially in 1931. The insecticide that shows promise of being the best ever is still new, but the price has already been cut 62%. Weatherproof adhesives have been reduced 25%. The price of Freon, DuPont's safe refrigerant, which you probably have in your refrigerator, is about a third of what it used to be. And there are many other examples among chemicals less familiar to you. You'll probably never buy any urea, for instance, but manufacturers of plastics buy it. The United States used to import all its crystal urea. Now, DuPont makes it, and the price has been reduced more than 20%. Research, of course, cannot do the whole job. Engineers must build the plants to turn research development into chemical realities. Management, service departments, laboratories, foremen, the girl watching the trembling needle of a gauge are all partners in efficient production. Their working together results in greater efficiency, and that efficiency is reflected in a decrease in prices. You get the benefit of these lowered prices in DuPont's Better Things for Better Living Through Chemistry.
Next week, the DuPont Cavalcade will bring you an amusing and moving story about doctors who care for our fighting men and the Seabees who build for them. It's the story of a small group of gallant men fighting against overwhelming odds to save hundreds of lives, hampered by jungles, but aided by demons. Our star will be Robert Young, and our title, How to Build Paradise. Dana Andrews may soon be seen in the 20th Century Fox Technicolor production, State Fair. The music for tonight's DuPont Cavalcade was composed and conducted by Robert Armbruster. Our cavalcade play was written by Charles Rabiner, based on factual materials supplied by the United States Army Air Forces Weather Service. This is Frank Graham inviting you to listen next week to Robert Young in How to Build Paradise on the Cavalcade of America, brought to you by the DuPont Company of Wilmington, Delaware. This is the National Broadcasting Company.
Flying Hutchinsons. Pepsi-Cola takes you on an airplane journey with the most air-minded, the most traveled, the most progressive family in the world. The Flying Hutchinsons, the only family in the world to visit by airplane every nation of this earth. These four adventurous Americans are Colonel George Hutchinson, Mrs. Hutchinson, and their two daughters, Catherine and Janet Lee. Here is the pilot of this family, Colonel Hutchinson himself, to tell you where he and his family have been and why. Colonel Hutchinson.
Good evening. First, I'd like to introduce my family. Ladies and gentlemen, my wife, Blanche.
Good evening.
Our 16-year-old daughter, Catherine.
How do you do?
And our 14-year-old daughter, Janet Lee.
Hello, everybody.
You know, in 1927, we took our first airplane ride as a family. We all liked it, and before we knew it, we'd opened an airport at Philadelphia. In a few years, the Hutchison family became pretty well known. We were invited to fly to the 48 capitals of the 48 states to get the signatures of each governor. The purpose of this flight was to make Americans air-minded. A flight of 25,000 miles over the entire country.
And as we understand it, Colonel Hutchinson, it was from this flight that you got the idea of visiting the 68 nations of the world.
Yes, that's what we've just done. And we've done more than that. We've secured the signatures of the ruler of every one of those nations on this scroll.
Will you please tell us something about that scroll, Colonel?
The scroll of all nations is the result of an idea we've had for a long time. It's something which may help bring the nations of this troubled world closer together. It reads,
"We, the leaders of the nations of the earth, whose portraits and signatures are here assembled for the first time, proclaim our greeting and good wishes to all peoples, in the fervent hope that this document may serve to strengthen world fellowship for the greater glory and welfare of humankind."
This message, translated into 36 languages and signed by the chief executive of every nation on earth, is now the only one of its kind in all the world. And we, as an American family, travel 70,000 miles by air to make this scroll of all nations a reality. We believe this scroll shows that the people of this world are all closely related, just as our 48 states are related.
In just a moment, we shall join the Flying Hutchinsons as they visit the South American Republic of Venezuela. But first, if you want $1 million worth of refreshment for 5 cents, try this. Invest 1 nickel in a frosty, double-sized bottle of Pepsi-Cola, that extra long, extra delicious cola drink you're hearing so much about these days. Just relax and sip that sparkling amber liquid. Let the cooling, refreshing goodness of it trickle down your parched throat. And bees and clover have got nothing on you for the next few minutes. For Pepsi-Cola has a spicy, tangy cola and fruit juice flavor that's mighty smooth and satisfying. And there's a nippy, zippy tingle to it that gives a lilt to drooping spirits. What's more, the pickup lasts. For scientific tests show Pepsi-Cola is brimful of quick energy sugar that immediately goes to work to make you feel like new. So don't ever let heat and a long day get you down. Do what 7 million others are doing every day. Ask for Pepsi-Cola. It's twice as delicious, and you get twice as much. And now we join Colonel and Mrs. Hutchinson and their two daughters in the cabin of their huge twin-motored Lockheed electric ship, Amaketia. As they fly over Venezuela.
Janet Lee.
Yes, Daddy?
Call the LaGuardia Airport for me, will you?
Okay, Daddy. What'll I say?
Well, take this message to the airport manager.
Go ahead.
NC 14947, Amaketia. Calling LaGuardia Airport. Better repeat that, Janet Lee.
Yes, Daddy.
Tell him we're about 60 miles northeast of LaGuardia and ask for a weather report.
Yes, sir. What do people do for a living in Venezuela, George? This country looks rather barren.
Let's see if Catherine knows, Mother. Catherine?
It's oil, isn't it?
Well, that's right, Catherine. Venezuela is the world's third largest oil-producing nation. That makes Venezuela one of the few nations that has no national debt.
Oh, I thought South America was a place of romance and soft music. And here you talk of debts and oil, Daddy. We might as well be at home.
Well, wait until you see the orchids, Catherine.
Orchids?
Don't you know that orchids grow wild here, just like daisies in Virginia?
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh, indeed. You'll see for yourself when we get to Caracas.
I've got LaGuardia Airport, Daddy.
What's he saying, Janet Lee?
Surface winds, northeast, 5. Ceiling, 2,000. Visibility, 5 miles.
That's swell. We'll land in a few minutes.
George, isn't that a city over to the left of that mountain? It certainly is, Mother.
That's Caracas, the capital of Venezuela.
Let's circle over. Perhaps we can see the president's home. What's his name?
General Lopez Contreras.
Oh, that water looks cool down there. Can we go swimming, Mother? Oh, I don't think so, Captain. I read somewhere about a cannibal fish, the piranha. That makes swimming very dangerous here.
You're right, Mother. Now, remember, children, don't go near the water.
I'm glad you left out the hickory limb business, Daddy. What do we do after we get the president's signature on the scroll?
Well, we can go sightseeing. Oh, I'd like to show you the home of Simon Bolivar.
Who?
Simon Bolivar, the George Washington of Venezuela, the man who is responsible for Venezuela being a free nation today.
He sounds interesting.
He was. In fact, Bolivar was one of the most amazing characters in history.
Oh, tell us about him, Daddy.
Well, when Simon Bolivar was a boy of 12, he was in Paris.
At this point in the program, the Flying Hutchinsons present the dramatic highlights in the amazing career of Simon Bolivar, liberator of Venezuela. When Bolivar was a boy of 12 in Paris, he saw Napoleon take the crown from the Pope, and he resolved never to accept the title. Into Bolivar's short life was crowded one of the most amazing records of victories, defeats, triumphs, and tragedies in all history. He fought over 200 bloody battles for his ideals of liberty. He achieved independence from Spain for Venezuela and 5 other South American countries. Our dramatization tells the unbelievable story of Bolivar's crossing the Andes, one of the greatest exploits in history. Bolivar started with an undisciplined horde, poorly dressed, inadequately armed. He marched this ragged army of 2,500 men, dragging cannon and munitions, from the steaming, flooded plains of Venezuela 1,000 miles over the cold, barren, trackless heights of the Andes into Colombia. There, he engaged 5,000 Spaniards and defeated them decisively to break the hold of Spain on South America for all time. In just a moment, we shall rejoin the Flying Hutchinsons at the La Guaira Airport as they leave the Republic of Venezuela. Everywhere that soft drinks are sold, people are calling for Pepsi-Cola to the tune of 7 million a day. And more every day, this delicious double-sized cola drink is sweeting America. Kids love it. Grown-ups go for it, for parties, for that listless 4 o'clock in the afternoon feeling, for midnight snacks. If you haven't tried Pepsi-Cola, it's a palate-tickling treat worth getting acquainted with. For it has a full-bodied sweetness, a spicy, delicate cola and fruit juice flavor that's more delightful than anything you've ever tasted. And another thing, you don't find yourself finishing the bottle just as you're beginning to enjoy it. Pepsi-Cola comes in a big double-sized bottle for only a nickel. It's really a man-sized drink. Why don't you stop by your favorite soft drink stand or grocery store and try a long, frosty bottle of Pepsi-Cola. Then, for the family, you'll want to take home the economical carton of 6. Remember, the next time you're hot, tired, thirsty, it's Pepsi-Cola time. And now we join the Flying Hutchinsons at the La Guaira Airport as their big Lockheed ship's motors are warming up for flight.
Oh, I certainly will, Senor Ortega. And before we take off, my family and I would like to thank you again for all your kindness while we were here in Venezuela.
Yes, senor. And thanks for introducing me to that handsome officer.
It was a pleasure, Miss Janet Lee.
Will you say goodbye for us to President Contreras and tell him how honored we are by having his signature on the scroll of all nations?
It is we who are honored, Senor Hutchinson.
When you get to America next summer, be sure to come see us, Senor Ortega.
I certainly will, Mrs. Hutchinson.
Oh, Daddy, I wish we had time to pick a few more orchids before we leave. Aren't you tired of orchids yet, Catherine? We've had orchids all over the place ever since we landed. I could never get tired of orchids. Could you, Senor Ortega?
No, indeed, Miss Catherine. The orchid is our national flower.
Oh, come on, kids. It's time for us to take off and climb into the ship.
And what is your next stop, Colonel Hutchinson?
Oh, we're flying to Brazil.
Interesting country, Brazil. I wish I were going with you.
Oh, climb aboard, senor. There's always room for one more, you know.
No, not this time. Thank you so much.
Daddy, don't we fly over Devil's Island on this leg of the journey?
We certainly do, Janet Lee.
Oh, that's the French prison we've heard so much about.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I wish we could stop and see it.
I am afraid even so charming a family as the Hutchinsons would not be welcome. No visitors are allowed.
That's right. But an old sailor who said he once helped 2 prisoners escape told me a strange story about Devil's Island.
Is it as good as the story of Bolivar?
Or even better, I think, Janet.
All right, Daddy, you have a listener. Let's get in the ship. Goodbye, Senor Ortega.
Senora Hutchinson, Miss Catherine, Miss Janet Lee.
Hasta la vista.
Muchas gracias por su mandadas.
Adios, senor.
And happy landings to the Hutchinson family.
Next week, ladies and gentlemen, Pepsi-Cola invites you to join the Flying Hutchinsons as they visit the colorful Republic of Brazil.
Theater presents Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Somewhere in desolate, wind-swept space, in Twilight Land, in no man's land, 2 hurrying shades met face to face and bade each other stand. Space, Twilight Land, no man's land. You'll find it between the stars, in the frozen polar wastes, and inside the soul of every man.
You have to help us, Pappy.
You forget, I'm not Pappy. I'm not George Papadopoulos any longer. I've become something else.
You're still an officer in the United States Air Force. You took an oath to defend your country.
But I don't have a country anymore.
Your country is still the United States.
Why are you so excited? In just a little while, the United States will no longer exist. Our mystery drama, Arctic Encounter, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Mason Adams. It is sponsored in part by True Value Hardware Stores and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
Maybe you've got a neighbor who just bought a new Electra, and he's gotten so smug and self-satisfied lately you can't stand it. Well, look at it this way. If you had just gotten a car with all the luxury and prestige of Electra, and a trim European-like design that makes it easier than you might imagine to park and maneuver in city traffic, wouldn't you be a little insufferable for a while? We thought so. The new Electra at your Buick dealers now.
When you carry Master Charge, you carry house.
For me, Clyde. out is buying that magnificent painting to put over the mantel. It's vibrant, it's alive, it's modern, it's abstract, and yet it makes a statement. To me, it's saying, well, it's...
It's upside down, is what it's saying.
When you carry Master Charge, you carry clout.
Master Charge. Use its clout. Parents, when you teach your child numbers, he's learning a skill that will be useful when he learns to read later on. Give your child 5 pieces of plain paper. Write one number from 1 to 5 on each one. Then give your child some old magazines and tell him to cut out pictures from the magazines and paste them on the sheets of paper. Tell him to find 1 house, 2 dogs, 3 cats, 4 children, or 5 ladies. Use any objects you desire. When he's finished, clip or staple them together with a cover page that says My Book of Numbers 1 to 5 and put his name on it. He'll be busy with this activity for some time, and he'll love that you're helping him learn. Did you know that parents all over the country, like you, are beginning to understand that teaching their children is something that they can do and that it tremendously benefits their children? For other ways you can help your child, listen for other New Approach Method reading hints to parents, furnished as a public service announcement by this radio station. And write New Approach Method Incorporated, Post Office Box 1303, Trenton, New Jersey, 08607.
Silent polar wastes. Or are they wastes? These vast, illimitable prairies of snow and ice. It is said that beneath them lie the greatest riches of the earth, the oils, the metals, all the sinew and substance of modern civilization. And perhaps here are even hidden the ancient secrets of the planet itself. At any rate, the stillness is broken every day by the noise of the airplanes as they fly back and forth, looking, listening, charting, recording. The airplanes which show the white stars of our Air Force and the red stars of theirs.
Bunny Hutch, calling White Rabbit.
This is White Rabbit, Bunny Hutch.
Location check.
Coordinates 34 and 16.
Activity?
Negative.
Roger.
Hey, Dawson, what's for chow at the base?
Oh, Betty, you shouldn't ask.
Now, what's the movie they're showing?
Betty, you shouldn't know.
It's gonna be one of those nights, huh?
Roger. And out.
Well, Pappy, another action-filled evening awaits us at the base.
You wanted action, you should have joined the Marines.
Bite your tongue. Besides, I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover.
Yeah, so I've heard.
It is true that on this assignment I do not get to practice my avocation as frequently as I would prefer. However,
we must all make sacrifices for our country.
What are we doing up here inside this frosted-over refrigerator, Pappy?
Ours not the reason why, Chappie.
Here we are, Pappy and Chappie, the Happiness Boys.
You remember the Happiness Boys?
I never even heard of
them. They were a team, 40, 50 years ago on radio.
You have to be kidding. I just made that up.
No, it's true. I read all about them. Billy Jones and Ernie Hare. Snappy songs and patter. And there was Uncle Don.
Happy you never cease to amaze me.
This is Uncle Don, your Uncle Don. Hello, little friends, hello.
Where do you get all of this?
Research.
You are a very deep person.
What else is there to do up here but read? You had to try it, Chappie.
Well, I did try it. I actually read a book once. I wouldn't want to go through it again.
What time do you have?
1,300 on the head.
That's what I thought. Well, I wonder where they are. What could have happened to Ivan?
Yeah, now that you mention it, what indeed?
You don't see him, do you?
Nope. At exactly 1,300, he's supposed to be visible at 11 o'clock.
No sign of him. Do we report it?
Why should we?
Tell me honestly, if we were to spot him right now, would we report it?
Well, you know we would.
Okay, tell me why.
Well, you know why.
Tell me.
Because if we do spot Ivan, that's a happening.
And if we don't spot him?
That's a non-happening.
Well, I'll tell you who would disagree with that.
Who?
Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
Well, now, don't bring your English friends into this thing.
He once wrote a story in which every night this dog would bark. Now, you follow this?
It's not all that hard.
However, on this particular night, the dog did not bark.
He didn't?
He did not. Which is just as significant as what may be happening out here.
In what way?
Each day for the last 30 days on patrol, we fly by Ivan. Today, we don't. Why not?
Okay, why not?
I don't know. Could it be significant?
Let's throw it at Dawson. Maybe we can ruin his day. White Rabbit, calling the hutch.
It's Bunny Hutch. Come on in, White Rabbit.
I have an unusual occurrence to report.
Proceed, White Rabbit.
The dog did not bark.
Yeah?
That's it.
What's it?
That Spaskov two-motor observation plane we fly by over coordinates 3416 and 1300. Well, it's first time in 30 days that we haven't seen him. I thought you'd like to know.
I'm going to put you in for the Legion of Merit.
Thank you. Now, can you tell us a movie for tonight?
Sherlock Holmes in the heart of the Baskervilles. This is Hutch over and out.
You know, Dawson, he must think we're crazy.
Look, in this outfit, if you're not crazy, you go crazy. Well, what do you suppose did happen to Ivan today?
Well, they could have changed the patrol route.
I don't think so. Not till we do. The idea is to keep an eye on us.
Yeah, just like we're keeping an eye on them.
Naturally.
Maybe Ivan goofed and got themselves sent to Siberia.
From here, that would be a promotion.
Yeah. Let me tell you something about Ivan. One of them might be an Olga.
What's this?
If you listen real close to their messages, one of them sounds like a dame.
Dame with a deep voice.
Oh, they all got deep voices, those Olgas. I mean, they're built. Did you ever see pictures of them sweeping the snow off of the streets? Those are large ladies.
On the other hand, some of them are frail and wispy, floating little ballerinas.
Yeah, I like mine somewhere in between.
Do you think one of the Ivans is an Olga, huh?
You could win money on it.
Why you say that?
Instinct. Just let there be a dame within 1,000 miles.
Well, if she is, she's probably the only one.
I wonder how I could meet her.
Chappie, with all the dames that we have in the United States of America...
Now, Pappy, you're taking an isolationist, a chauvinistic point of view.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to offend you.
Why are we here? To maintain peace.
Any fool knows that.
What better way to promote peace than for people to come together and really get to know each other? Now, you take this Olga. I bet she's just as anxious for a few laughs as we are. Yeah, I can see her now. Dark hair, black eyes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was always my type. Oh, Olga, we're such fools, you and I. Why are we being kept apart?
Don't tell me you're in love with her already.
How long do you think it takes, Pappy?
Chappie, take a look. Far distance.
What?
2 o'clock on the ground.
Yeah?
What do you think it is?
What do I think? What? Oh.
Check it through the glasses. That's not my imagination, is it?
No, that's something, all right.
Let's have a good look.
Looks like a plane.
Not in one piece, either.
It's Ivan, all smashed up.
It's a Spaskov two-motor.
It must have come down hard, too. Do you think anyone's alive there?
No, there's something funny going on. We should have heard a distress signal.
Maybe he didn't have a chance.
If he's down, it's a cinch he's missed out on a checkpoint. His base should be trying to reach him.
I don't hear a thing.
Call the hutch. Tell him what we got.
I sure hope Olga's okay. White Rabbit, calling the Bunny Hutch. Come in, Bunny Hutch. Bunny Hutch?
What's the matter?
I can't raise the bass. Come in, Bunny Hutch. This is White Rabbit.
Hey, the lights are.
What the?
The radio's dead.
What?
Chappie, we're losing power.
What's going on?
Everything's out.
We're going down.
Chappie, ease back on her.
Back? What's happening, Pappy? What's going on? Pappy, yeah. You okay?
I don't know. I feel kind of numb. How's the plane?
I think we're in one piece.
Well, that's something. I suppose there's any point asking about the radio.
You can ask.
Well?
Everything's out. And I can't get anything started.
How could we lose all our power?
I don't know. It's as if...
As if what?
As if somehow, suddenly it all just drained out. I know that sounds crazy.
What can we do?
I don't know.
I don't either. Just asking to pass the time.
Pappy, is anything broken?
I don't think so. I just feel nothing.
Can you move?
Yeah, maybe if you help me. The question is, where would we go?
Well, we just have to sit tight.
Yeah, provided that we don't...
We're not going to freeze.
Without power, we can't make any heat in here.
Now, look, we got these lanterns in the emergency locker. That's what they're for, to give heat. There's plenty of blankets and some food.
How far do you figure we're from base?
250 miles. We can hold on.
Yeah.
In about an hour, they'll be out looking for it.
Wonder how Ivan's doing.
I'm going to go look. Now, let's get those heat lanterns going first.
Chappie, how do you account for the fact we both came down in exactly the same spot?
I don't know.
Is there a reason?
I don't know.
There is such a thing as coincidence, but suppose it isn't a coincidence. Then what?
Well, then, it's one for the deep thinkers, which lets me out. All right, I think I got the lamps burning. Things will be nice and warm when I come back in.
Nice and warm. Be lucky if we can hold the temperature above freezing.
Well, that's cozy for this neighborhood. Hold the fort.
Now, listen, don't stay out there too long. Just a quick look and back. It's 70 below out there.
You know what they say. It's a nice, dry cold.
Be careful.
Why? What could happen? Boy, it's cold. How do you get this thing open? The door should swing it. That was jammed. Boy, I don't see how anybody could. Hey! Oh, it's Olga. Olga, hold on. I'll get you loose from there. Come on. Now, Olga, listen, do you speak, what's the word? Panamaya English, Olga?
English? Yes.
Yeah, are you okay, Olga?
Yes.
Good.
Oh, Dmitri.
Who?
Dmitri, the navigator, Dmitri Denisova. Where is Dmitri?
I don't know. I don't see anyone else.
But
maybe he went for help.
How? Where?
Well, I don't know. But he isn't here.
He was hurt. I heard him. He could not have gone.
But he is gone. I mean, the way you must have come down and the shape the ship is in, you're lucky to be alive. Can you move?
Yes. Okay.
Now listen. By any chance, would your radio be working?
Radio? No. All here is dead. All power is, how do you say in English, kaput.
Yeah. Well, that's just great.
Great?
I was hoping we could use your radio to call for help.
Help?
Yeah, we need help.
But I do not understand. Are you not the help?
Oh, no. You see, we're in the same fix that you are. We lost all our power, too.
Oh, you lost the power?
Yeah, everything. It just died on us. I guess the same thing must have happened to you.
You lost the power?
That's what I'm telling you.
Then it is true.
What's true?
The rumor.
What kind of rumor?
There is something out here.
Yeah? Well, what about it?
Something that will destroy us all.
Well, we've been looking at the world in terms of absolutes. We and they. We and they dominate the core of every dispute. We and they are the two superpowers. Each of us can unleash the forces that can completely destroy the world. Now, is there a third party that has dealt himself, or which has dealt itself, a hand in the game? We'll play Showdown in Act 2.
You don't have to run up big bills to run your car when you perform minor repairs, maintenance, and even tune-ups yourself with the automotive values from True Value hardware stores. Hi, Pat Summerall to suggest you help increase your car's engine life with regular oil changes. Get Valvoline 10W40 all-season motor oil for just 59 cents a quart. Worn spark plugs can waste gas and vary the timing and reduce power. So True Value hardware stores suggest you replace them with quality Champion spark plugs. And to restore your car's finish from the wear and tear of this past winter, choose from the name brand selection of car cleaners and waxes, like Turtle Wax Paste Wax for a super hard shell finish. Get 14 ounces,
plus an applicator sponge for just $2.19. See these values and more in the automotive section of participating True Value hardware stores. And remember that True Value is much more than just a name. It's always been our way of doing business. And tell them Pat Summerall sent you.
Hi, I'm Mike Connors. If you've ever wondered what happens to the money you give to the Kidney Foundation, here are some examples. A kidney machine that fits in a suitcase and can be carried anywhere in the world and set up in a matter of minutes by the patient himself. This life-saving machine developed with your Kidney Foundation support will soon be generally available. Here's another example. A little chemical pellet that is taken orally by patients with failing kidneys. These pellets may substantially shorten dialysis treatment. More than that, these pellets may eventually eliminate dialysis entirely for some patients. In a research center, scientists are trying to develop an antibody that will prevent certain basic cells from causing rejection of transplanted organs, a major problem in kidney transplantation. These are just 3 of the ways your dollars help kidney research. To do more, give more to the Kidney Foundation. Give the gift of life.
Forbidding north, the wasteland of snow and ice. And yet, man has ever been drawn there. But unlike the forests that can be cleared and the deserts that can be watered, the north will always resist and reject us. Nothing of ours can take root or hold fast. The north, indifferent, implacable, ready to make of each visitor a victim.
It is said something is here that can destroy us all.
Sure, but that's old stuff. Cold, exposure, starvation.
No. Something.
All right. What? What is it?
I do not know. It is a rumor.
Who started it?
Who? Who starts rumors? Do you not have rumors in your Air Force?
Oh, sure. Lots of them.
Can you tell? Do you know who starts those rumors?
Sure. I do.
You?
Sure. I have to do something for a laugh.
Yes, but this is not a rumor to have fun.
No. So what kind of rumor is it?
Something is here that will kill all life.
What?
They say something from out there.
Out where?
The stars.
Space?
Space, yes, space.
Well, why not?
Oh, you believe?
I'm ready to believe anything.
They say it landed here, or fell here.
It could very well be.
Oh, you will not say to anyone I said it to you.
Mom's the word.
I have told a secret.
It's safe with me.
Nichevo.
What does that mean?
It means it does not matter. Nothing will now matter.
Oh, come on. I admit things appear to be somewhat bleak. However, let us look at the bright side.
We shall not leave here alive.
Don't say that.
It is true.
Now, don't say that. I mean, my outfit, your outfit, they know pretty much where we are.
No, nothing can save us.
Look, the cold is starting to bite through. We'd better get over to my ship.
But you have no power.
We've got lanterns, we've got blankets, we've got food.
And soon it will be gone.
Hopefully, by that time.
A few more hours of life. Yes, we shall cling to a few more hours of life.
You better help me swing the door shut. What? The lamps. The lamps are out.
The fuel. It must be gone.
No, it's only been a couple of minutes, and there was plenty. Wait a minute. Pappy? Pappy?
Pappy?
George Papadopoulos, my pilot. He's gone.
Gone?
Pappy! Pappy, where are you?
He went perhaps to look for you.
He knew where I was going.
Oh.
Besides, he was hurt. He couldn't move.
Like Dimitri.
Do you have a weapon?
A revolver.
I've got a .45.
What good?
I don't know. Let's see if we can get the lanterns going before it gets too cold in here.
No, they cannot. They cannot burn.
Why not?
You see, they are not burning now.
Well, they could have gone out by some fluke or accident.
They will not light again.
We can try. Now, first you have to pump this gadget here. Hey, there isn't any fuel. But the tanks were full.
Yes. It is the something that is out here.
We're on that again, huh?
It must be something that eats fuel and energy.
Olga, we have to raise the base. Your place or mine. That's a laugh.
What is?
Well, what I just said, your place or mine.
Why is that a joke?
Well, it's funny because of the circumstances.
Yes?
It's all right. Maybe one day I can explain it.
No, explain now. This is the only day. An hour, 2 hours. We will freeze.
Olga, somehow we are going to get that radio started.
No.
We'll figure a way.
We must not.
We must not?
We must not try to fix the radio.
But why?
Because if so, we will call for help.
Well, sure. That's the idea of the thing.
We must not call for help.
What, you mean we should freeze to death? Starve?
Why have you fallen from sky?
Because we saw your ship on the ground.
Yes. And when you came near, what happened?
We crashed.
Yes. The something that destroyed our plane destroys also yours. Now will come other airplanes to find us both. And when they see us and come close, then the something makes them crash also.
Yeah. Well, we wouldn't be able to fix the radio anyhow. What is this something?
Oh, who can say?
And we might have had a beautiful friendship.
No.
No? Why no?
You are not a serious person.
And I take it you are?
Oh, yes. Very serious. You are, what word do I want? Frivolous.
That's right. That's absolutely true.
You admit, then?
Yeah, that's why we'd be so good for each other.
We have 1 hour, 2, maybe 3 hours to live. Should we talk this way?
Why not?
So personal?
Well, what else should we be talking about?
We should have discussion on, you would call it dialectical materialism.
All right. Dialectical. Why you begin.
Nietzsche.
Yeah, my sentiments exactly. Olga, listen.
I have to say something. My name is not Olga.
It isn't?
No. I am called Praskovia. Praskovia Alexandrovna Sorokin.
You want me to call you whatever that is?
No, it's better Olga.
My name is Stuart Maitland Chapman III, but you can call me Chappie.
Chappie?
It's close enough.
I am honored to make your acquaintance.
I can see your eyes are blue. But underneath your helmet, what color is your hair?
Blonde.
Yeah. When I think of what might have been.
What might have been?
Had we met under different circumstances.
But under different circumstances, how could we have met?
Yeah, I guess that's part of the problem. We had to have a disaster. Well, what are we going to do about it?
Do?
We can sit here, maybe hold hands, and wait till we freeze to death. Or...
Yes? Or?
Or we can fight it.
Fight what? Who?
Whoever and or whatever is doing this to us.
How?
I was afraid you'd ask me that. Look. What made both our ships come down? What robbed us of all of our fuel, of our energy?
Something. A something?
All right, okay. Let's try to find that something and destroy it or shut it off.
But where is it?
And where is your man Dmitri and Pappy? I mean, what could have happened to them?
I am cold.
Yeah, we're starting to feel it. And it won't get better. Look, while we can still move, while we can still care, do you want to try to go out there and find it? Fight it or whatever?
Yes. How quiet. How still. There is not even a wind.
Nope, just cold. And the cold is enough.
Oh, the silence. It frightens you?
Honey, everything out here scares the daylights out of me.
No, Choppy. You are brave.
Yeah, crazy describes it better.
Oh, Choppy.
What is it?
My hand.
Your hand?
The wrist.
What's wrong?
I'm feeling pins.
What?
Pins, many pins, 100 pins, 1,000, sticking at my wrist.
No, don't take your glove off.
My wrist.
If you expose any part of your skin.
But the pins.
You have a wristwatch?
Yes.
Now move back. Move back here, quickly. Is it better?
Yes. Yes.
Now move back further. Okay, how does it feel?
The pins, they are no longer. It is gone.
Okay, now we know for sure. It's something. It goes for metal, for fuel, for energy, for I guess, anything. Everything.
Choppy. Blue. Thing.
What?
In front of you, 20 meters. A thing. It is like a...
It's like a box.
Yes.
But it isn't blue. It's turning red.
Choppy, I feel warm.
Yeah, so do I.
It means we begin to freeze.
No, it isn't that kind of warm. It's not like you feel pleasant and drowsy.
It is hot.
Why should we feel hot? Does it have anything to do with that thing?
It becomes more and more red, as if it burns.
That thing? It's causing everything that's happening. Must be a piece of machinery of some kind. What do you think?
Yes.
Well, maybe there's a switch. Maybe there's a way to shut it off.
No, you cannot go near.
I'll have to.
No, Choppy, return.
Oh.
Choppy.
The needle. I feel needles sticking.
Return, Choppy, return.
Oh.
It is what I felt, no?
Yeah.
It has gone. The pain.
Well, I guess you can only get so close and then... Wait a minute. Maybe we can destroy it.
How?
We'll have to do it from here. You've got a revolver. I have a .45. Let's shoot at it.
But what if...
Yeah? What if what?
I do not know.
Honey, what have we got to lose? Are you a good shot?
I am expert.
Here goes.
Chappie.
What the...
Don't shoot, Chappie. Don't shoot.
What? It's Pappy.
Don't shoot.
Hold your fire, Olga. Hold your fire. Pappy? Is that you?
It sounds like Pappy. Whatever did happen to him anyhow. But as our friends look in every direction, there is absolutely no sign of Lieutenant George Papadopoulos or of Captain Dmitri Andreev either. There is only the endless frozen waste, the shattered remains of the two military observation planes, and a box, which first appeared to be blue, but now is glowing a fiery red. This is the picture. Hold it in mind for the next few minutes, and then we shall return with Act 3. Once in a while you find someone who knows what to do, and that's someone you can talk to. Once in a while you find someone who cares about you, someone you can talk to. For life and health insurance that puts your individual needs first, talk to your life underwriter. Get advice, personal service, and that special expertise in making the future secure. Your life underwriter, only a phone call away. We all need someone to talk to once in a while. Someone to tell our dreams to help make those dreams come true. Your life underwriter wants to see you smile. That certain special someone you ought to talk to once in a while. A message from the National Association of Life Underwriters.
The road is long.
Here is Celeste Holmes.
From the earliest years of this nation, Americans have been involved people, stirred as much by conscience as by commerce. Today, in our complex global community, each one of us is a citizen of the world. You and I are challenged to extend conscience to commitment, to help heal and strengthen, educate and train all of us.
To the Catholic Relief Service's annual appeal, the Protestant One Great Hour of Sharing, and the United Jewish Appeal.
Together, we have made a difference.
As I was going up the stair, I met a man who wasn't there. He wasn't there again today. I wish he'd stay away. Well, Lieutenant George Pappy Papadopoulos, United States Air Force, is definitely not there. And while Lieutenant Stuart Maitland Chapman doesn't exactly see him, he hears him, which can be classified as the same basic type of problem. All right?
Don't shoot, Olga. Don't shoot. Is that you, Pappy?
Yes. Yes, it is me.
Where are you?
That's a good question.
Well, do you have a good answer?
I have an answer. I don't know how good it is. On the other hand, good or bad, I'm not sure those are distinctions that matter too much anymore.
Pappy, don't try to kid the troops. This is me you're talking to.
I'm aware of that.
What's the drill?
I'm a part of it.
You're part of what?
It's hard to explain.
Yeah, but it's not impossible. Where are you?
Obviously, I'm here.
I was right, Pappy. One of the Ivans was an Olga.
Yes. And the other one is called Dmitri.
Olga, where's his voice coming from?
It cannot be.
From where, Olga?
Her name isn't Olga. It's Praskovia.
Right now, that's not the problem. From where, Olga?
It comes from the box.
That's what I thought. Are you in there, Pappy?
Yes.
It cannot be. It is impossible.
His voice. It must be a tape.
Dmitri told me all about her.
Pappy, what is this?
I'm trying to explain it. This is a thing.
What kind of thing?
Like, you could call it a world.
What do you mean? A world?
A world. Like the one you live on.
You said a world like the one we live on?
Right.
Does that mean it's another one?
Yes. You could say that.
Oh, Pappy, for crying out loud.
Choppy, you must be calm.
You realize he's my best friend and I can't understand a thing he's talking about.
Why is so difficult? A world. Another world. So?
Where is it, Pappy? Where is it and where are you?
The box.
The box?
What do you think this box is?
Well, it looks like...
It looks like computer from Sputnik.
That's right.
A Sputnik?
A satellite.
Ours or theirs?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. It was dead.
It was dead?
Yes. It just floated in space until...
Well?
Until this wandering world...
What wandering world?
Well, it's a kind of...
A kind of what?
I'm looking for a word to describe it.
I must be crazy. I'm hearing things.
Intelligence. That's the word.
A world of intelligence?
Yes.
Well, what kind of a world is that?
Just thoughts, ideas.
What kind of thoughts and ideas?
Everything. All kinds of images and fancies.
And what else?
Nothing else.
Nothing else? I mean, that's enough to make up a whole world?
Yes.
She understands.
Our world is ideas. But to support ideas, we need, how do you say, physical bodies.
This is another world. Another civilization.
I still don't understand it.
This is a world of pure intelligence. It doesn't need bodies. It's evolved far beyond that point.
But you haven't told me where it is.
Yes, I did. It's in that box.
The whole world?
How much space do you need for an idea?
How did it get here?
The satellite was in space. It attracted this floating world.
Yeah? Why?
Because...
Why?
I think this is something he doesn't want to tell us.
I will tell you. Because it doesn't make any difference now. The world, this world, it needs nourishment. And...
I think I know where you're headed, Pappy.
it takes its energy wherever it can find it. It floats or wanders or prowls through space and feeds on anything it can turn into mental energy.
How did it get here?
The satellite died and it fell and landed. The world, my world.
Your world?
Yes, Chappie, I'm part of it now.
But you're an American.
No, I'm part of a different world.
Well, what are you doing?
Well, what are you doing? You're living. The same thing with us. We live. That is, we try to maintain life just as you do.
Don't say we and you like that.
But it is we and you now. We seek sustenance, nourishment, just as you do.
Oh, come on, Pappy. It's all a joke. It's a big gag.
No, it isn't.
There's a punchline. There has to be a punchline somewhere.
We feed on energy. All energy. Animal, vegetable, mineral, just as you do.
Can you understand him, Olga?
Yes, I believe I understand.
And what we consume, what we are nourished by, becomes a part of us. Adding to us another intelligence. The difference between us is that what nourishes you becomes a part of your body. What nourishes us becomes a part of our intelligence.
Are you telling me this thing, this intelligence, this world, killed you?
No. It saved me.
Saved you?
I was dying. So was Dimitri. So when it came, I couldn't resist. The way you can, still.
What do you mean, still?
You see, the intelligence that I'm part of is nourished now. All the energy from the two planes, from Dimitri, from me. It is filled with fire, creative fire. Even you can feel the glow. But soon we will need more. And from hot red we shall recede into cold blue. And then...
Yes, then?
From hunger. From cold. And you will not have the strength. You will also become part of this world.
No.
It isn't bad. Not at all.
We have to fight you, Pappy.
How? How can you fight me?
Olga, we have to get out of here. Do you understand?
Yes.
In a few hours, my base, yours, will send out search planes. Those planes, if they fly by here, they'll be brought down by this thing.
We must not be here.
They must spot us away from the range of this thing.
How far can you go, Chappie? How far in this cold? A mile?
He's right, but we have to do something.
Yes, but what?
It doesn't matter. Soon you'll be one of us.
Us.
Be grateful. We will save your life.
Oh, sure.
Instead of dying of the cold, you'll be rescued by our world. You'll be part of the intelligence. I would have died. Dimitri would have died.
No.
There's nothing you can do about it in any event, Chappie. You see how the red is fading? Soon we will need more energy. You will become colder and weaker.
And the others?
What others?
You know what others. Your old buddies, the guys in your outfit.
I no longer have an outfit. Why can't you understand
They'll
that?
fly by. They'll see the wrecks. They'll come in closer. They'll be trapped and destroyed just as we were.
Not destroyed. Just changed. Changed.
Olga, can you think of something? What can we do?
Chappie, do you realize this is the first time in your life you ever asked a woman for advice?
Well, maybe she's the first one I ever met who I felt like asking.
Why do you think you can ask me?
Well, because... Oh, come on.
Tell me.
Well, it's because... Well...
I understand. It is difficult for you to say it.
Maybe.
It's difficult for me also.
What's going to happen to us?
Nothing. You'll both blend into this one great intelligence. You'll be part of this world.
No.
Choppy, it is getting cold.
It is.
See, the box is now turning blue.
Olga, we have to do something.
Oh, and wait.
Wait for what?
Oh, Nichivo.
No, we have to fight. Pappy.
Yes.
Come on, Pappy. You have to help us fight this thing.
Chappie, I am this.
No, not you. You're Lieutenant George Papadopoulos.
No.
You can't drop it like that. Your friends, your country. I mean, you can't cast them aside like a snake gets rid of a skin. You took an oath.
You don't understand.
What's there to understand? Clear enough, and it's bad enough. But you're even worse.
Don't say that, Chappie.
Don't you call me Chappie. That's for my friends. Lieutenant Chapman to you. I'll tell you why you're worse. It's not just your country you're selling down the river, but it's humanity. It's your own kind of people.
Listen to me. This is a whole new...
A whole new nothing. You say every world is a world of ideas. Well, you're right. But your ideas belong to this world. The stuff you grew up with, your friends, your family, the Air Force.
Chappie.
You know I'm right. All those memories, all the things you like, the happiness boys, Uncle Don and Sherlock Holmes.
Chappie, don't. I can't help
You have to.
They won't allow it.
They?
Me, the rest of me, the part that was once them, is trying to stop me.
Is there anything that we can do?
Yes.
Tell us. Just tell us.
I'm being drowned in it. They're taking the words from me.
What words?
The words I can't tell you.
Try, Chappie.
Those words are gone. But remember the first thing I said to you.
Pappy. The first thing he said to me. What was the first thing he said to me? We met at the base and he said to me, "What's your name, sport?" That's what he said.
What's your name, sport? Oh, what is sport? Oh, athletic, no?
That's not what he means. But it's the first thing he ever said to me.
No, not the first thing he ever said, but not the first thing he said now.
First thing he said, don't shoot, Chappie, don't shoot.
He's right. But why? Why don't shoot? Because shoot can hurt, destroy, maybe debar.
Hurry, before it gets too cold to hold the guns. Hurry!
Chappie? I think you're going to be all right. You were picked up before the frost could really get you.
Olga.
The girl? Well, actually, her outfit landed the same time we did. They took her, we took you.
Listen to me. There was this thing from space somewhere. It lives on energy. It drained all the power from the engines, the radio, from everything.
Uh-huh.
Don't look at me like that. That's why we crashed.
You crashed because you had a power failure.
How do you account for Ivan?
Well, I guess he must have had one, too.
Isn't that maybe just too much of a coincidence?
Life's made up of coincidences.
Okay. Pappy. Why couldn't you find Pappy?
Well, he must have wandered off.
And Ivan, what was his name? Dmitri. Did he wander off, too?
It's the only explanation.
Look, I am trying to give you the real explanation. Did you find a blue box?
Sure. It was a broken old computer housing from a space satellite.
Listen, I am trying to explain to you.
Chappie, I'm trying to explain to you. Leave well enough alone. Yes, of course. When it has to do with space and phenomena of that nature, the official reply is always a rather evasive, let well enough alone. Officially, there are nothing but denials when questions of space, UFOs, the Bermuda Triangle, are brought into question. The powers that be seem to ascribe them all to the imaginings of well-meaning but deluded folk, like you and me. I'll be back shortly.
Horses and fire trucks and marching bands. They're all coming into your living room tomorrow. But don't worry. Rinse and Vac will clean the carpet. It's the televised Indianapolis 500 Festival Parade, and it'll pass over a block-long stretch of black and white carpet to be cleaned later by Rinse and Vac, America's #1 home rental carpet cleaner, and the official carpet cleaning system for the Indianapolis 500 Festival Parade. Rinse and Vac does the tough jobs. Watch for it on television tomorrow.
You know the kind of day when it's so hot the baseball game's canceled on account of sun? Well, that's the time for country time. Country time, tastes like that good old-fashioned lemonade. Country time lemonade flavor drink. Not too tart, not too sweet, with natural lemon flavor. When you got a thirst for the taste of good old-fashioned lemonade. Country time, tastes like that good old-fashioned lemonade.
Why are so many people buying Buick's new Century? Well, it depends on who you ask. Mrs. Marcia Resnick?
It holds the road, and it drives really smooth. It's nice.
And Mrs. Phil Jackson?
I like it because it's roomy.
And Mr. Jackson, he can't even begin to tell you all the reasons why he likes their new Buick Century.
I really wouldn't know where to start.
But then that says a lot about Buick's new Century and why it's drawing a crowd at your Buick dealers.
Hey there,
home improver. You see, the old paint on your house is wearing a little thin, and so's your bank account. Well, right now you can save a bundle, Bunky, at your Olympic dealer. Buy 4 gallons of any one Olympic product and get 1 more free. Olympic Overcoat, the house paint made to cover old paint. Olympic Stain in both oil and latex. Hurry, 1 free with 4 on all Olympic products till May 29th at your participating Olympic dealer. He's in the yellow pages.
Became of Lieutenant Stuart Maitland Chapman and Praskovia Alexandrovna Sorokin, or, if you will, Chappie and Olga. You can understand how difficult it would be for them even to encounter each other again, much less engage in a courtship. This, of course, shows most poignantly that the greatest distances are not in outer space, but right here, between one side of a frontier and the other. If you're a romantic and want to believe they surmounted all the considerable problems and got together, why then, believe it, with my blessing. Our cast included Mason Adams, Mandel Kramer, and Bryna Rayburn. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and True Value Hardware Stores. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
This is the 24th broadcast in the America Looks Ahead series, presented by the officers and staff members of the Foreign Policy Association. This nonpartisan organization, open to all who are interested in American foreign policy, offers accurate information on current world affairs. In the world of today, foreign affairs are your affairs. The 21 republics of the Western Hemisphere are engaged today in a cooperative attempt to keep the European war from our shores. Mr. John I.B. McCulloch, Latin American Associate of the Foreign Policy Association and editor of its Pan American News Service, will discuss the American republics face the war. Mr. McCulloch.
Good afternoon. Events in the inter-American field have moved with extraordinary rapidity since last autumn. And if these events have been less spectacular than some which have occurred in Europe, their long-term significance cannot be disregarded. Moreover, important decisions are now impending. In Rio de Janeiro, 7 international lawyers from 7 American republics have been considering ways and means to make effective the famous neutrality zone proclaimed last October at Panama. Word has just arrived from Rio that at long last a tangible proposal has been prepared by this committee of legal experts. Meanwhile, the spread of military aggression in Europe has focused attention on the question of territorial transfers within the Western Hemisphere. And in Washington, a permanent inter-American committee is awaiting reaction to a project of unusual scope and significance, the Inter-American Bank. The declaration of a neutrality zone emerged, as you perhaps remember, from a meeting of the American foreign ministers in the city of Panama shortly after hostilities broke out in Europe. The American republics marked out a zone extending from their shores for an average width of 300 miles. This was to be a zone of peace, and belligerents were requested to commit no acts of war within these waters. The idea behind this unique document was brought to Panama by the United States delegation. Ever since it was committed to paper, international lawyers have been wrangling over its validity. Critics of the doctrine admit that there is nothing sacrosanct about the traditional 3-mile limit, which merely happens to represent the maximum range of cannon fire at the time that the classical texts on international law were written. But they assert that no such profound change in the rules can be accomplished by a unilateral declaration. They contend, moreover, that this bold innovation is more likely to lead the American nations into war than to protect them from its ravages. Champions of the doctrine deny that this danger exists. They declare, furthermore, that the proclamation of the zone is to be welcomed precisely because it goes beyond outworn legalistic formulae. They maintain that warring nations have had their innings long enough, and that it is high time that neutral nations should assert and perhaps enforce their own terms. At the time that the declaration was drawn up, belligerents would consider it a reasonable request, and that they would recognize the desirability of abiding by its provisions. Actually, as you know, the answers received from the belligerents have been so